My family was originally from Connecticut, but moved to Ohio a few years before I was born. I was born on the 8th of February in Lancaster, Ohio in the year 1820. My parents, Charles and Mary Sherman, chose my name in honor of an Indian chief and warrior. I was the sixth child out of 11. In 1829, my father passed away. He was a lawyer. My father's death put our family in quite a predicament, for our family was so large. My mother, Mary Sherman, had no way to support my siblings and I. Our only option, in order to survive, was to separate. At the age of 9, Thomas and Maria Ewing, our close family friends, took me in as a foster son. I was treated just like one of their children. They had me baptized under the first name of William, a Christian name. As a U.S. Senator, Thomas was able to help me out a lot. He not only helped me financially, but also gave me great advice. He also had a plethora of connections. I became very interested in becoming a soldier, so he provided me with a highly sought-after appointment to the United States Military Academy at West Point. I started at West Point in 1836. I don't want to brag about my grades, but they are very impressive, and I graduated 6 out of 43 cadets. However, I did receive numerous penalty marks during my time at West Point. I graduated from the U.S. Military Academy at West Point in 1840 and immediately served in the Second Seminole War until 1842. During the Mexican War, I was stationed in California. Unfortunately, I did not see much action during the war because I somehow always ended up stationed away from the action. I married my foster sister Ellen shortly before resigning from the Army. On September 6, 1853, I decided to resign from the Army and enter civilian life. I became a banker. I worked in various banks, but I made very little money. I decided to move to Kansas to help my foster brothers Hugh and Thomas Jr. open up a law office. I had no law experience, so I was in charge of basic office duties. The work was incredibly tedious and boring. Fortunately, I was offered the position of superintendent of a military academy in Louisiana. I looked to West Point and the Virginia Military Institute for ideas on how to best run the academy. I put forth a lot of effort to make the school successful. In January 1861, the state of Louisiana seceded from the Union to join the other states in creating the Confederate States of America. As an Ohio native, I strongly supported the pre-existing constitutional order, so I resigned as superintendent. I then offered my military services to the Northern government.